19, so I'd like to just go through this next one because this is something that makes me chuckle. All right, infestation in buildings. People say about infestation, and when in England, as you pointed out, we don't have a lot of infestation. We have little wood bugs, wood termite, and that's about it, like equivalent to your termites, and that's about it. Well, a friend of mine came over from England briefly, and we was going fishing in Brazil. And I said, look, I've got to go down, and I've got to go look at this place in Texas called Ponder, Texas Post Office. I said, it's got foundation movement, it's got a crack on the back, it's dropped. So what we're going to do is have a look at it and see if we can help out the engineer. There's the Ponder Post Office here. About forward that way. As you can see on the back end, it had a crack. So I'm stood there with my friend from England, and I said, yeah, I said, no problem. We'll dog tooth this out, take a few bricks out. So when the foundation company come up and level it up, we won't have any bricks that are trapped in the cracks that'll cause any problems. So he said, easy, no problem. Can we go fishing now? Not yet. So I said, let's just have a look around the building, make sure everything's fine. My friend from England said, what's that? I said, you are? I said, oh, come on back, because he told me once time before he was scared of critters. And I had to get close and see what he was pointing at. That. He said, snake in it? I said, yeah, come here. He said, what kind is it? I said, do I look like dear Richard Attenborough? Back off, let it do its thing, you know. I said, I'm not sure. He said, it's a big one, innit? Because we didn't know what it was. When we went in Scotland, they get these little things, you know, look like big worms. This was a bigger worm. So one of the things that shocked me about it was that it was there on the side, and I thought, oh, it'll go. And then I looked closely, and it had eaten. It had eaten something, and it was in its belly because it was bigger. So all of a sudden, my friend said, well, what do you want to do? I said, leave it alone. He says, no, get a stick. I think it's dead. No, it wasn't. It popped up, looked at us. We ran one way, it ran the other, and it tried to get in the hole of the crack, but it had eaten, as you can see, in the middle here. Right? So my mate said to me, what are we going to do? I said, leave it. What do you want me to do? He said, well, it's not going to get in there because he can't get in there because it's fat. So I said, oh, don't worry about it. I said, it'll go away. Leave it alone. It tried to get back in the hole. It pulled itself back out and started coming back out, and I'm thinking, oh, what's going on here? And all of a sudden it did something that I didn't know that snakes could do. It pulled itself back out and it started climbing the wall. I thought, you don't see that on TV, do you? I mean, come on. The National Geographic does not prepare you for this. By the way, in Texas, watch out for things that crawl up the side of the wall. There you go. Right? And it's thinking, I've got two Englishmen stood there looking at me, and I'm looking at them. What are we going to do about it? I'm off. So it starts going upwards. Look at it. Starts going up, following it up. It couldn't get in here, so it starts going up there, where these cracks have appeared because of due to foundation movement. I'd never seen anything like it. I gave these pictures to Mike one time to show the infestation. Infestation. Yeah. Look at it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, you guys live here. Do you see this on a regular occurrence? Just checking. Because I'm moving if you do. So not only with cracks, letting in moisture, heat loss and things like this, a reason to fix the cracks are this. Look at my friend from England. He's brave now because it's gone in. Look at that there. And I wouldn't mind, but he's telling me to take pictures. I'm going on holiday. I've got a pair of flip-flops on and shorts. And then all of a sudden I thought, ow, what's that? Then I realised I'm stood on a fire ant's nest. Another form of infestation. So I'm doing a dance and I'm telling my mate, fire ants. And he's going, fire what? I said, fire ants. He said, what's a fire ant? I said, them things on my feet, and I'm trying to get them off. So he's telling me, don't stop taking pictures because no one will believe this one. So yeah, pair of us. Up and in it went. So what I decided was, I brought back the boys because he said to me, we left there and we went and had a beer, and he says, well, I've dealt with a lot of problems in England, but what are you going to do about this one? I said, I don't know. I mean, I told the person at the post office, I said, you've got a snake in your wall. Oh, okay. No, mate, you've got a snake in your wall. How big was it? So I said, about this big. He said, no, it wasn't. He said, we only get little snakes around here. So what I did is that I took out all the bricks, which was a good idea if you're ever doing foundation repair, because if you're lifting it back up, it stops the bricks getting trapped and stops the wall bowing as well. So it's twofold. I left the holes open for about 3 or 4 days. And I said, don't say I didn't give it a chance. And my mate says, you're going to come back and help me fix this? No. He says, I'm sure you and the lads will be all right. So anyway, what we did is the foundation was lifted and we was able to put the bricks back and put that back into place. So this is what we do, is we colour match it back in. But I had to share that one, because I know that even down the line, if anything that you'll say down the line, was the presentation good? Yeah, but he started talking about snakes and I totally lost it after that. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to show what a diverse set of problems we all have to deal with the engineers and yourself in general, to deal with this, come across daily situations that have to be chopped and changed. So on that note, I'd just like to close that one down, and then I'm going to pass you back to Ben. Thank you.